How's it going, everyone? So today we're going to be working on this. I don't even know what this is. It's a HRX 217, but this is going to be for pretty much anything with this exact same style of gears. Of course, there's an airplane going by. So, story behind this one is this. Owner said he heard something in the wheels and he decided to try to fix it himself, and then he put everything back together, and now the wheels will get locked up, not necessarily going forward but definitely going back. So there's a stacking order here. Let me kind of show you what I mean by that. Now what I mean by that is this. Inside, right about there, is a gear. That gear is connected to the transmission. The transmission moves the gear, gear moves wheel, wheel moves mower. Man pushing or woman pushing mower is happy. That's usually how that's supposed to go. However, there is a stacking order. Inside of that, to make it a little easier for you to see, because that's dirty and whatnot, is a bunch of, just a whole bunch of things. But inside of that one is this. Let's zoom ourselves out, shall we? Right there is this gear. This gear just spins. When you pull it, there's a little ratcheting mechanism, which is just a key. In fact, here is some of it. It's just a key with like a little spring, and that's it. And then that spring will force the key up, and when the transmission's moving it, it will actually, engage in this little flat spot, if you can tell. Now, if you notice, there's a little cutout right there. There's a reason for that. The reason for that is this. They both have it. That shaft is a very specific length, and it needs to be pushed out a little bit in order so it doesn't make contact with that plastic cover or guard. So what they do is they put in these. These are little spacers. Now, I bought 4 of them because there's 2 wheels and you need 2 of them on each. So let me explain. Let me grab some necessary tools. Honda went the aggravating route and decided to use clips, so we're going to have to do that. To take the wheel off, by the way, is a 14 millimeter. Let's take off the clip. And you know what? How about you watch me struggle? How's that? I have to love a zoom on the camera. I haven't had one of these in a long time. Before, I would actually have to put you in the way. Now, I can just zoom in. Look at me getting fancy. In reality, I didn't. Miss Millennial House did. Excuse me. Miss PNW did. So, we now have the key off, the clip off. That clip seems perfectly fine. I'm not going to be too worried about it. Now, when he did it, I noticed this. There should be the spacer. There's no spacer. That's it. There is no spacer. Now, when you do this, you need to be careful of the orientation of the gear. There's a dot. The dot goes on the outside. But there is a spacer right here, but it's super wore out. Like, it's super rusty. So we're just going to toss that in the trash. So, spacing, the order goes as follows. Oh, I think we need to clean that surface up. The unfortunate part about that is that's very dangerously close to the little ridge that key has to fit into. Excuse me. That clip has to go into. So we don't want to damage that. I'm sure there's a file person out there that's looking at my file and thinking I'm just like the world's worst person. I swear, this file doesn't actually get a whole lot of use. as you can tell. Let's see if that's enough. I don't really want to take off any metal if I don't have to. This might be the reason why he omitted it. It's still a little rough. I'm gonna spend a little time and try to get this fixed. Disaster avoided. I was able to put on or take off just enough so I was able to get the spacer on. Spacer is important. Spacer. And naturally the key is going to be on the bottom, so it's going to be difficult. So you shove the key in there. You shove the gear. Make sure the arrow is facing the right direction. Oh, come on now. There we go. And we take another spacer. It's a pretty tight fit. Now we need to find the key, but I do believe one of the wheels needs to be pushed in a little bit more. Or maybe the spacer that we took off might be going back on. I think one of these spacers is too thick. So we're going to be, let's take a look at it one more time. It might not be. Let's try to put the clip back on, shall we? We're just going to take a screwdriver, kind of press it in, see if it clips. Does it come off? Yes, it does. That's not good. So we need to reevaluate our spacer situation. We might have that's why he put them on all together. I did not see that. Well, either way, all these are pretty nasty too. So we're going to, and actually, he also did this wrong. There should be 2 clips. Where's the other spacer? Is that one thinner? Not really. I'm going to do a little more looking around. Okay, I think the disaster was avoided. I was able to get the clip on. I have another clip. So I think he lost a clip as well as a spacer. Or I guess he didn't really lose it, he just put it on the wrong way. But they're nasty, so we're going to do it right. So now we have the clip on. Now that clip is only on one side, by the way. It's not on both. It's on the side with the exhaust. Okay. Now that we have that done, we just need to find our key, where did the key go? I know it's around here someplace. Now I need to find the key. The key I found was looking a little meh, so we have a new key, and the gear is over here-ish. Okay, now I need to find the gear. Found it. The dot facing out. Yeah, there we go. Here we are. Now we put in our new spacer, and then we take our new key with our tool. Excuse me, clip. Make sure it clips, and it did. And now, here's something I do all the time. If you are doing this with the cover off, and you do all this work with the cover off, you're soon going to put the wheel back on and realize you need to do all your work over again because you didn't put the cover back on. So, now we just need to pull it and see if it locks up. So, my apologies, I didn't record what it was doing before, but I think you can imagine that when you push it forward and then push it back, it would just lock up. And even on the slippery floor, which I almost ate it like 4 times just doing this, it has no issue. So that is the real key right there, because if it had an issue, then guess what? It wouldn't be doing that. I guess for good measure, let's make sure the wheels work. So I can tell the other one needs to do the exact same thing, or maybe the gear is going bad. I don't really know. But so far, that problem has been resolved. So if you run into a situation where you did a little bit of work and all of a sudden now you don't know the stacking order of it, clip or a spacer, then the little clip, and then a spacer, and then your gear with the key inside of it, then another spacer, and then another clip. On the other side, on the carburetor side, all you need is a spacer, then the gear, another spacer, clip. There's only 2 clips on one side. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you at that. Quick little video, but hopefully if it helped you out, leave a comment below. If it did also help you out, leave a thumbs up. It helps me out. I'll catch you on the next one. You have a good night.